Hello and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are today's headlines. Many proposal and draft resolutions related to the people's lives were discussed at the 13th session of the People's Council of Cần Thơ City. Deputy Prime Minister Hồng chaired the first meeting of the State Steering Committee for important national projects in the energy sector. Cần Thơ City plans to upgrade and renovate the city's important inland waterways routes to enhance the role of water transport. Top news today. On December 6, the People Council of Cần Thơ City, 10th tenure, discussed reports, proposal, and draft resolution related to people's lives and contributed to the economic and infrastructure development of the city in the 13th session. The City People's Committee made several proposals at this meeting, two of which are noteworthy. The one about tuition support for the 2023-2024 school year, and the one that specifies the cost of tuition for public high schools and preschools for the same period. Public high school elementary students are also exempt from paying tuition. It is expected that the total budget for these support policies is more than 159 billion Vietnam dong. In addition, there are proposals to approve the list of projects that must reclaim land and change the use of rice land under 10 hectares in 2024, approve the investment policies of the projects to upgrade and expand National Highway 91, specify a number of policies to assist low-income households in escaping poverty between 2024 and 2025, approve the policies governing titles, allowances, and policies for individuals working part-time, and prescribe funding for the operation of social political organizations, among other things. Also on December 6, Deputy Prime Minister Hồng chaired the first meeting of the State Steering Committee for important national projects in the energy sector to review the activities of the previous steering committees and remove some difficulties and obstacles for works and projects related to energy development of the country. Deputy Prime Minister Hồng asked the steering committee members to clarify which criteria, programs, and urgent energy projects are within the National Steering Committee's purview to resolve, the names of significant and urgent energy projects, as well as the progress and implementation plan of works and projects, should be identified by the members of the steering committee for it to coordinate implementation and discuss effective implementation strategies. The Ministry of Industry and Trade's representative brought up several items during the meeting, including the necessity of approving the steering committee's operating rules and coordinating with other ministries, branches, localities, and pertinent units to address challenges and remove roadblocks to advance the implementation of works and projects. It is advised that the province and city's people committees with approved projects focus their resources primarily on on-site clearance, in particular, environmental impact studies for projects that the government has approved for investment will shortly be approved by the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, allowing investors to move forward with the following steps. According to Cần Thơ City planning for the period of 2021-2030, Visions toward 2050 recently approved by the Prime Minister, Cần Thơ City plans to develop and upgrade the city's important inland waterways routes and dredge, maintain and expand the remaining inland waterways to enhance the role of water transport. In particular, the city places a high priority on the development of 9 significant inland waterways routes, totaling 125 kilometers, that are under city management. Centrally managed inland waterways will be implemented according to the Inland Waterway Infrastructure Planning for the period 2021-2030, Visions toward 2050, approved by the Prime Ministers and other relevant plans. Besides developing waterways routes, Cần Thơ City also orients to plan and build large and key inland waterways ports on Hậu River, Sa No Canal, Cái Sắn Canal, Ô Môn River, and Thị Đội Ô Môn Canal. To ensure that the domestic drainage system in the inner city is clear, the Ninh Kiều District Urban Management Department has just implemented a project to upgrade and renovate the domestic drainage system with a total cost of over 6 billion Vietnam dong. These routes are located on Nguyễn Trãi, Nguyễn Văn Cừ, Hùng Vương, and metro residential areas, as well as residential area 148. These routes, which have long-standing drainage systems that do not guarantee drainage capacity, have an impact on people's daily lives. The authorities intend to rebuild the entire sewer system with D600 reinforced concrete H30, which has a high capacity and great durability, as part of their sewer system restoration plan. The project will be implemented in 120 days and strive to be completed and put into use before the Lunar New Year this year. The Department of Social Labor, War Invalids and Social Affairs of Cần Thơ City has just announced that the city has decided to increase 100,000 Vietnam dong to support Lunar New Year 2024 compared to Lunar New Year 2023 for all subjects groups. In particular, the debt allowance for those in Group 1 with meritorious services to the revolution and their family members is 1.4 million Vietnam dong per person, which covers 144 subjects with a total budget of 201.6 million Vietnam dong. Group 2, which has 9,969 subjects and has a budget of more than 12.9 billion Vietnam dong, receives a subsidy of 1.3 million Vietnam dong per person. Cần Thơ City offers an assistance program for low-income households and social security recipients with a total cost of 58 billion Vietnam dong. The lowest amount of support for drug users and private social protection subjects is 1 million Vietnam dong per person. The maximum amount of support available to senior citizens over 100 is 1.6 million Vietnam dong per person. The Vietnamese Áo Dài Culture Club has just officially been opened in Hanoi, with the anticipation of many Vietnamese Áo Dài lovers all over the country. This is a playground where designers of áo dài, owners of tailor shops, artisans, and fans of áo dài in Vietnam come together with businessmen and companies for the shared goal of learning and sharing knowledge, consulting, support, cooperation, association, and aiding one another in production, business, brand promotion, and other areas of ongoing development. Hundreds of people are currently signing up for the club, dispersed among numerous cities throughout the country. On December 6, Hoa Hảo Medic Cần Thơ General Hospital organized an art contest as part of a series of cultural and artistic sports competition to celebrate the 6th founding anniversary of the hospitals. More than 60 medical professionals, physicians, pharmacists, nurses, midwives, and technicians who worked in 12 different hospital departments entered the competition. Their 12 acts had as their topic the praise of the party, the homeland, alcohol, and the Vietnamese people. The performances, which span a range of genres, help to foster a happy and healthy work environment, as well as to stimulate the creative and cultural potential of all hospital employees. On Sunday morning, December 17, at the hospital's 6th anniversary celebration, the contest results will be tallied and prizes given out. Coming up next is the weather forecast. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.